I have a TikTok video that I would like to react to. Without wasting your time, let's dive right in the video. Let's go.
We'll never understand how women can sit there and go, well, being a stay-at-home mom was a sacrifice. He just doesn't understand the sacrifice I had to make. I had to give everything up. So he didn't sacrifice? So while you're getting on the internet complaining that you're doing it all in the house that he's paying for and the bills that he's paying for, you don't think he's sacrificing? You don't think he'd rather spend 8 hours in his pajamas sitting on the couch, watching TV, scrolling TikToks like you do? Yeah, you bitches tell me how fucking hard it is to spend 12 hours without washing your hair, changing your fucking clothes because you're too fucking overstimulated / lazy. But you guys want to get on the internet complaining about how much you're sacrificing? Talk about how much your man is sacrificing. Especially men in blue-collar jobs. They're sacrificing their minds and their bodies for your bitch ass. Shut the fuck up.
If you ask me, a lot of women are just ungrateful. They are. They take everything for granted, including their own husbands, until he is no longer in the picture and they quickly realize how important he was. A lot of you guys get to stay home, your own home, take care of your own kids, cook and clean, which we appreciate, by the way. But do you know the sacrifice it takes to put you in that position? To put you in a position where all you gotta do is that and never worry about a bill. Mind you, a lot of these women have husbands who work the hardest job on the planet. I'm talking about physical labor. And they go back home to a woman who tells them, all you do is pay bills. My God. A lot of men are suffering. A lot of men are dying on the inside. Oh my God. Can you imagine? You making all these sacrifices so that your woman never have to worry about a bill. And in return, she tells you, all you do is pay bills. Because when it comes down to it, it's always what they do that matters. It's always them making sacrifices. Like when you listen to women talk, they hardly give credit to men. And I'm like, but look at you. You don't really do that much. Trust me. There's a reason why you never tried to trade places. Because if you really think that you're making sacrifices, that your husband is not doing anything at all, it's easy to trade places. You know that, right? Go do what he does, and he's going to do what you do. But interestingly enough, you never trade places for a reason. A lot of women are just ungrateful, I'm not gonna lie. It is so sad. Can you imagine if men were to say to women that all they do is cook, clean, and take care of the kids? How disrespectful that sound. And yet, you say things that are just very disrespectful to your husbands. Man, it is a sad thing to see, man. If you ask me, I think we have officially entered an era where women in general don't see men as people who deserve anything. They want to get in a relationship with a man, but at the same time, they want the men to be their servants, although they are looking for a leader. And even when you listen to them carefully, they'll talk about leadership. They're looking for leadership qualities in a man. But the things that they will describe is provision. The only thing these women know of leadership is provision. That's it. If you're a man in this era and you don't have money, you are literally going to struggle. The era where you would find a woman and build together is done. That is done. They're not looking for that. Trust me, they're not. Oh, man. I know a lot of men suffer. It is not easy. It is not easy. A lot of men suffer because of the type of woman they have by their sides. Very ungrateful woman. You know, one thing I notice is a man can be doing the hardest thing, right? And yet when you ask him, he will always give credit to the woman because somewhere he knows that the woman is also making sacrifices. But when it comes to these women, it's like only their existence matters in the picture. It's like, I always do this, I do that. But I'm like, what about your husband? Look at what he does though. A lot of you got husbands who wake up every day working jobs they hate, by the way, trading their time, their body, their health to a job that can let go of them the next minute, to a job that never gave a fuck about them, to a job that they never liked. But just because they have to provide for a family, for you and your kids, they trade everything just to be able to do that. And when they come back home, you tell them all they do is pay bills. Well, at least you get to stay in your own home, a home that you probably picked and like so much, taking care of it and the kids. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. We just wish that you could just be as appreciative as we are to you sometimes. You know what I mean? It really goes a long way. It really does. And one thing I noticed too is sometimes when the kids grow up, especially when a boy grows up to become a man, because obviously you're going to go off to create your own family. You are going to play roles or go through instances that will remind you of your father. For a lot of us, we realize that dad was actually the real MVP of the house. It's not you, mom. We still respect you though, but we understand that dad made everything possible. That strong attachment that a lot of you moms have with your kids is because of dad. Because he made it possible for you to stay home and have that attachment with your kids. So please, when he comes home, don't tell him that all he does is pay bills. Just think about it. You never had to worry about a bill. And a lot of you want to downplay it, right? You guys try to compare it like what you do at home is the same thing as him doing what he does to pay the bills. Trust me, it is not the same thing. Sometimes we just don't want to go back and forth. We let you have it. It is nowhere near the same thing. Not even close. Oh, man. That was the real MVP, man. I'm not gonna lie. He's the one who made it possible for a lot of kids to have that attachment with their moms, because if he was not in the picture, that time that you had with your kids, you would have had to use that time to go make some more money, right? To go and work. And on top of that, you would still have to take care of the kids. There's a reason why a lot of women have it hard out there, you know, and my heart goes out to them because I know what they go through. It's not easy. But the thing is, when they find a man, they'll literally give them the life that they want. You know, you just got to stay home and take care of the kids. Sometimes I really wonder, what do you guys want? Obviously, if you're an adult, you are in a relationship and you have kids, it's going to come with a level of responsibility, right? Somebody got to go work for money and somebody got to take care of the kid. I mean, things have to be kind of like shared. Responsibilities have to be shared. But for some reason, only you make sacrifices. Like, only you make sacrifices. What you do, the cooking, the cleaning, taking care of the kids. Only you only see that. You never see what the husband does in the house. Like, you just never see it. But you don't trade places. That's the confusing part. I'm really confused sometimes. I'm like, yo, these women are just yapping. It's easy. Just trade places. But guess what? They never do. They just like to complain. They just like to feel important. They are the only one who matter in the relationship. It is truly sad. Oh my God. Anyways, man. What do you guys think about this video? Let's talk about it in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.